はい、どうもヘルメットおじさんでございます。久しぶりのね、グリードフォールプレイしていきたいと思いますと、しばらくね、やってなかったから、どこまで進めてたっけ。そうそう、メインクエスト。今日はね、メインクエストをやっていきましょう。どこまでのやってたっけな。ちょっと待ってね。これじゃない。久しぶりだからちょっと操作がおぼつかないと。はい。クエスト。これが悪魔のカルト。こっちをね、今日はやっていきたいと思います。どこまでやれるかな。よし、とりあえずまあ村のさデルドレに訪ねるまでか。よし、久しぶりにちょっと忙しくて全然やれてなかったのでね、自分がどこにいるのかもちょっとわからない。よいしょ。うーんとまあでもサブ系とかやってる間にかなり強化はしたので、戦闘はそんなに苦労しないんじゃないかなと。あとなんか話の流れでね、仲間が増えたりとかしてるんだけどここか。なんかね、司祭様とかね、なんかあと科学者的な人とか、まあなんかなんだろうな、例えば回復薬だったり魔法使い的なのだったりとか、あと銃を使うのが得意な人とか、そのキャラによってね、仲間になるキャラによって得意な武器が違うみたいで。はいっと、今連れてきちなみに今連れてるのはね、銃を使う人とね、あと両手武器の人だね。どうもん。晩婚はと。
What do you seek?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Ah, I have heard this question before. You sound like the Mind Shaker woman. The rituals are the business of the Donegada, not of the Renoixe. Anything more?
Concerning this story about a cult.
Enough. Enough questions. I have...
あ、そうなんかあれだな、たまにこの部族ってこの島の現地の言葉が分かんないけど、謎の単語とかが出てきてさっぱり分かんない。次はここ。どうもドネイガードさん、この人の。どうも。
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Urtir dumad Renaixe. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
it is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
人の話聞けよ。人の話聞かねえなこいつ。
Can't you leave us alone?
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
なんかえらい嫌われてるな。初めて来たんだけど。この人にとっては何て言ってるかもわかんねえ。
You have a strange stare, Renaikse. Leave me alone.
なんだか知んないけどえらい嫌われてる。何の恨みがあるの？
Birtir to Madre Naikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it's the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gikane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What a strange question. I don't believe. I know. Nature is alive. A forest is like a village. Every river, every rock, every beast, the land itself, all live, all speak to us. In exchange for these gifts, we honor her, give her our dead. This is the way of things. We do everything in our power to protect her. Let's try something else. Are you an Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your land from your parents?
とりあえず答える。
I'm not bound, or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegad. Your turn.
What can you tell me about the rituals?
Oh, I see what interests you. You want to know how our warriors are so strong, but I don't have an answer. It is a secret of the Donega. The rituals I know are made to celebrate nature, to honor and bring her blessings upon us. It was fun. More than with the woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
あとは話してない人。あと大体話したんだけどな。あとみんなこの辺話しかけても答えてくれないし。
An Anolmenawi does not.
Can't you leave us alone? Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
なんであんな嫌われないといけない？なんかしかしまだえらい嫌われてるし。あの上にも人がいる。ちょっとお話を。この人かな最後。
Birtir to Mad, an Almanawi. What do you want?
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong, said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods or cross paths with wild beasts.
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
You're different from the others. What is your role in the village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
なるほど。
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us, and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
なるほど。
I must leave now. Thank you.
まあまあまあ。まあ、とりあえず知りたいことは知れたな。
You are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Indeed. I am from the congregation of merchants. My name is Desardet. To whom do I have the privilege?
Sister Ephesia, envoy of Ptolemy, by the grace of the illuminated. Enchanted, the Mother Cardinal has tasked me to investigate the activities of this village.
She also sent me here, to be your second.
What excellent news. You cannot imagine how much comfort that brings me. How might I help you?
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
異端者の調査について。
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but I admit they don't seem keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet, there's something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
Anything else?
That will be all, Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
Given how uncomfortable he was,
True,
this
you
man is
so
hiding
lost.
something from us. We should take a look inside his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in.
注意をそらすのが先だ
I don't
ね。
think these villagers will likely help us.
と
Let's create a diversion by breaking a few pots.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to work fast, and it will only work once.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game.
If we could...
Very well.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him, and he seemed...
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Dene god with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglendijk, the next servant of Dene god.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his
そうですよね。
home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I really must go inside. I need to clarify something. I'm leading an investigation for the nation of Teleme, and this man is suspected of being part of a dark cult. If I could gain access to the dwelling, I would be satisfied.
All of that are just words. And it is not fun. If you want my help, I want the hat.
Very well. I will go and ask her. But I cannot...
なるほど。帽子が欲しいの？どっちだっけ？とあ、こっちじゃねえや。よいしょ。帽子を取ってこいってくれと言えばくれるのか。いた。Hey, hey.
Did you learn anything?
No.
I'm working on it.
Anything else?
This may seem a strange request, but I need you to give me your...
My hat?
No. A woman is willing...
Go ahead and mock.
お、ありがとうよ。まあ面倒ではあるけどね。まあ完璧にやるには仕方ないんであればやりましょう。はい。
Do you want something?
これでいいかい？
I present...
Very well. And be respectful of what you find there.
で、あと2人目。
Oi! Toiges! Radayam ready quad!
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face. This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
Masks often allow their wearers to intimidate those who do not belong to their group.
I will admit that it's rather ghastly, but I'm almost certain that the warriors of this island wear these things in battle.
I do not believe for 1 second in those demons, but seeing these adornments... This man must be involved in some sordid matters.
We should go tell Sister Ephesia about it. She will have some advice for us. Did you learn anything?
No. Nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes. But you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully.
Thank you for your help.
You Renaigse know how to make great houses and giant boats, but you are too crazy to hear the
あ
voice
と
of nature.
随分だな。えらい言われ方したな、
We should
おい。
wait until nightfall and follow him.
村の出口の国に日没を待つ。
Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall. Wake up, Greenblood. He's here.
あ、いたいたいたいた。おいし。スススススッとほい。いや、敵とかいるじゃん。いや、敵いるし。ポーション。あと、なんだっけ。技術違う。呪文。あれ違う。あ、ない。あー、面倒だ。だいぶ離されたな。あれでもついたみたいだね。ここがゴールか。
Where could our man have gone?
This bunch of roots looks like a door. This must be where he went.
だいたいこういうのってこういうところに仕掛けがあったりしないの？なんか印がある。あれ？何？お？
Greenblood, you seem drunk. Are you okay?
I had a sort of vision. For a brief moment, I was that tree.
That couldn't have been pleasant. What did you see? It could be the key to entering into that cave.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike
風、
pierce
炎、
me through and
雷。
through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began. Life left me. All was, in spite of this, I continued to feel, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow. Then the vision dissipated.
と
This drawing looks like an infant.
違う。
Could it represent life? This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. The drawing on this stone
稲
represents lightning.
妻、
This stone bears the image of a storm.
風、風から風、
This stone is adorned with the etching of
水
a
じゃね
drop
えな。
of water. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol
大
that
地、
must. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I must
火。
have lit the candles in the wrong order.
あれ間違えた？
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Repeat to us precisely what you saw and do not omit a single detail.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a
Oh.
storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire
風、
several times, and I felt the
炎、
lightning strike
雷じゃねえの。
pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life
から
left me.
の
All was calm, and I had a taste of
稲
cinder in my
妻、
mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel, and the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this
違った。
candle.
To my help! And death to the others!
Watch out! Grenade!
ん？風、稲妻は合ってんだ。いきなり炎とか書くなよ、じゃあ。紛らわしいな。風、稲妻、これ水だよな。風、稲妻、炎、風、稲妻、炎、し、あ、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー、分かった。で、そこに水が落ちて、命が芽生える。これだ。オッケ
This door mechanism is extremely ingenious.
ー。よっしゃ。
Quiet.
Close duis, atudayam canadedole. Tadulan Vrandi, Alaun Eles Agen Ole Vei. Klosi Garamam Italami Olflinau Ich Egrem. Klosi Kedem Tayentis Olarabeni Aol Slai. Fanqua Sakengedem Fradema Digalem. Linquid Winterbuso Galansani. Tugombenis Gremos Nigawi. Renkasie Krimaderem Denegao Edent. Los Duis Aruyekt Nes Diri.
なんだおおメールフレッシュだなんだ危ねえ連中だな。
This is really extraordinary. I'd love to know how they managed to do such a thing.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegad who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
怖い怖い。普通に危ない連中じゃないか。あれこっちじゃねえ。披露したっていうか勝手に見たんだけどね。
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing and you know nothing.
I am not from Teleme. I cast no judgment upon your beliefs. But if you want us to help you, you need to help us understand.
I doubt that you would be able to understand, but very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoixi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come.
ね、街で儀式。なるほど。じゃあそれを言ってみようか。このまま悪魔と対面。まああと別にこれといってサブクエがあるわけでもないので、このまま続行と思ったけど、なんかサブクエが受けられそうなんで、とりあえず受けれるだけ受けて。
I already told you. The only anything more?
I need to be going.
ただ話しかけられるってだけか。じゃあいいや。よし。その悪魔とやらはどこにおるんじゃい。ここか。ベドビルビ。言いにくい。よし。 とりあえずふんふんふんふんふん。斧。結構いいのってブルゴネット。ただ重いな。その前にまずとりあえずいらないものを売ろう。古いブルゴネット。まあ OK。よしご。でもさっきなんか今装備してる剣は何装備してんだっけか。亡き者つばい変だと神のハンマー。よいよい。よし、じゃあいくか。聖域を見つけるって言ってたけど、どこだろう。これのことか。これか。
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Derdra sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for here.
They set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared, all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. You are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
そうか。それどうも。ここで儀式がなんとか言ってたな。なんだこれ。トンボとヘビともう一個はなんだこれ。なんだろう。もう一つはなんだ。わかんない。寝待ちで研究。まあ探せばなんか見つかるのかね。
These men have been dead for years. They must be the ones the old man was talking about.
Probably.
can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
お、これはレシピ悪魔の儀式用ポーション。はあ。で、これは鍵がないと開かない。この沼地中走り回ってさ、さらっていかないとダメかい？ここは
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
次。この上？これか。トンボ。
Fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
この上にも何か。ヘビ。
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
赤いヘビ。ヘビと昆虫。よいしょ。で、儀式用のポーションを作ってこないといけないみたいと。
What do you want, stranger?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the...
Quench a stone.
But you're still here.
How do you play the drums?
You need only respect the natural order for the earth.
捕食者、獲物循環。
Come now, come now. You must first.
I'm listening.
But you're still here.
Nothing.
とりあえずその儀式用のポーションになるものを先に作ってきてしまうわ。使うか使わないかは分かんないけど。作業台多分作れるかな。儀式用ポーション。まあとりあえずよし。捕食者獲物循環って言ってたな。
What do you want?
Quench a stone. What does that
石を黙らせる
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing.
よし、じゃあ早速そのドラムを鳴らしてみよう。捕食者獲物循環の順番って言ってたから、捕食者獲物循環違ったみたい。ほらよいしょっと。あれ違った。獲物は先だって言ったっけか。ってことは、ああ、そっかそっか。獲物循環捕食者、これが OK。
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
でポーションを
Looks like an altar.
ほら1個でよかった。お
What is this?
おマジかおやべえやべえやべえやべえやべえやべえやべえやべえやべえ。あ、なんだそんなに強くねえぞこいつ。あ、間違えた。よっしゃー。回復。ザ・ワールド時を止まれ。うわはあ、えどういうこと？
Interesting. He seems attached to this creature as if they were familiar.
May the earth swallow you whole!
We had no choice. This creature attacked us. Explain yourself rather than insulting us.
Ignorant foreigners! She was a Nadaig, a guardian, a Donaigad, returned to nature!
I don't understand. Are you telling me that this creature was once a woman?
It was my woman! You and all those of your cursed island are fools and destroyers. But an all-Milfrictiman will soon send you back over the water. He will destroy you as you destroy us. He has already begun.
Enon Mil... What? I have no idea what all this gibberish means, but it sounds to me like he's cursing us.
One mystery after another. What we take for a demon was a woman transformed into a beast. And now we have but a simple name. Enon Milfrictiman. This man, or this thing, seems to be after us. Perhaps it is behind all of this. We need to learn more.
生き物の秘密を発見する。さっぱりわからん。オッケー。 用は済んだ。さっぱりわけが分からないけど、とりあえず用事を済ます。何？あのでかい化け物は何？もともと人間だったってことで OK？ますますわかんねえな。なんか土着の化け物とかじゃないのね。じゃあ人間が何らかの方法であの化け物になったっちゅうことなんだろうけど。
You survived, which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onol Manawi. And I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frigdimin.
The god of the island. A god that seems to be truly real and friendly above all. But to think he would go as far as to create a sickness for all of us.
We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet.
Shouldn't you first inform the Mother Cardinal? I don't think she'd appreciate the congregation getting involved without her even being informed about the situation.
カルディナールに襲撃について知らせる必要ないだろう。なんかいけすかないし。 テトリスじゃなくて、まあいいよ。さてと、よう、久しぶり。
Siora's friends, what brings you here?
Hello, Iselt.
What do you want?
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminous to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminous?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The Red Suns, if you prefer.
The Sol Lasser. I see. What have they done this time?
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened by our defeat against the Lions.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this battle.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen your alliance with her. And if some other settlers were to attack you, she would surely come to your rescue.
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, we need her support. I will gather my warriors and talk to them. Did you want anything else?
Thanks.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free and stop these monsters. Shall we rise to her call? Our spears will rise in defense of our people. Then it is done. Let's raise our spears and leave for battle. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Deirdre's. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lasser.
じゃあ行くか。カルデナーレとかいうやつなんかいまいち好きにならないから、いまいちいけすかないからいいや。それにあっちの軍隊のやつ倒せば弾も手に入るしね。よしと、じゃあ行きますか。
We're almost at the fort.
よし、
Yes, let's.
There you are. And I see that you have brought the Gaius Rad with you.
We could not let the Sengedin Anadas take all the glory.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Ezeld, daughter of Bladnid.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
We will be as discreet as a group of Dosentats. They won't hear us coming.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured.
Most of their troops seem to be outside. As if they sense we are camped. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And
in that case, the toughest fights will take place.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the...
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this assault?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
Good. This way we will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to intercept the ones who run away.
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother...
In that case,
おっと。サイレントキルみたいなのはないんだね。あるじゃん、ストレス攻撃。あるじゃん。結構叫んでるけど大丈夫なのこれ。はい。こいつらの感知範囲がわからない。バレーター。
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all. To my help! We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
こいつらは持ってるわけじゃない。あ、これか。あった。独房の鍵。あいよ。
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
暗い暗い暗いもう、まだ上あんの？こっちじゃねえな。ここでもない。上暗いな。ちょっと邪魔。 じゃあ審問官はどこだ。ここか。違う。あれいない。いて。よいしょ。
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
他になんか拾っていけるもんある？ないな。よし。さ、じゃあ他の味方の援護に行こう。よしよしよしよし。あれ？外に戻って。あっちか。のりゃー。あ、そうだ、味方だった。どれが敵かわかんねえ。よしょっか。こっからへい。
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
まあ楽勝。鍛え方が違うんだよ、鍛え方が。君たちとは鍛え方が違う。レベルもラベルも違うんだよ。おおおお。
How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan was good on Olmonawi.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive.
Do not worry. We will bring them back to Vedluk, so their wounds can be treated. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I will not forget it. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
待って何？オッケーオッケー。まだなんかあるな。ああ。とりあえずキャンプ戻ってキャンプから飛ぶか。よいしょ。トラベルでどうしよっかな。まあとりあえず知らない顔して報告だけしてやろう。まあ報告も何もほとんど主犯なんだけどいや、とりあえず戦闘の勘が鈍ってなくてよかったわ。よいしょ。そんなね、宗教の勧誘断ったからって拷問して殺すようなね、非道は許しちゃいけないね。
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sade, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the crimes committed by the Inquisition on these lands. The Ordo Luminous captured and tortured many islanders in a secret camp in order to convert them. Most of them were executed because they refused to renounce their beliefs. Of course, I put an end to all this at the demand of Queen Deirdre, and the camp was dismantled.
How could such villainous acts take place without anyone informing me of them? Do you have proof of what you're saying?
Indeed, here. This should convince you of my good faith.
I cannot believe it. May the enlightened devour these wicked fools. I cannot believe the Inquisition would continue their exactions after what happened to them the first time. But Your Excellency, it seems to me as if you have overstepped the boundaries. You could have informed me of the situation, but you chose to fight priests of Thélème instead. Are you trying to break the alliance between your nation and ours?
Your Eminence, I intervened at the demand of the natives, who are our allies as well, and would have come to inform you of the situation if I hadn't thought you might give more credit to the Inquisition than to these poor people.
You should have let me be the judge of that, Your Excellency. You underestimated us.
だっていまいちこのおばはん信用できないんだもん。しょうがないじゃん、信用できないんだから。あれ、うちどこだっけ。逆か。次はクエストで行けばニューセレンコンスタンティンのところか。でした。コンスタンティンまだ生きてるかな。この間ゾンビみたいな顔色になってたけど大丈夫？まだ生きてる？あ、生きてたわ。
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We're eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-Mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfredi. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did, cousin. I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-Mil Frictaman decides. Go and find Glendon, the sage of the village council of Dor, to be able to speak.
I have not.
It is a symbol of great.
I do not wish to lose the soul, and also.
Thank you, Catus.
よし。あれ、グレンダンって俺前に会ったことある気がするぞ。気のせいかな。グレンダンってなんか会ったことがある気がするな。その前にちょっといらないもの売ってこよう。荷物になってる。これいらない。スティレットって何？いらない。おお、聖マテウス勲章。いいものだけども装備できない。よーし、じゃあ行こうか。どこに向かえばいいんだ。どれぐらいって心のもん。さてさて、ここもねある程度は探索したと思ったんだけど、はい、ね、ここもね大体こんな感じで、マップは大体埋めてきたと思うんだけどな。
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No. This building is closed.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. Enter.
どうも。
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desarde, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop.
私を助けてます。あなたを見つめさせている。何があったらこれ連れてきたのですか。
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach
そうなのって
sent you to see me.
He
何
told
急に
me
お
that
ねえ
the
みたい
only
に
way
な
to
るの
meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions. Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first. We must begin where everything begins.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern
洞窟に封印されている
and
ものを
tell
教え
me
てくれ
what you see on the seal you will find.
And this cavern is guarded.
That is true. But the I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit. Go now. Show us your.
あ、そう。
I must leave.
Qua Williams.
よし。なんだ。ああ、シオラのクエスト。サブクエはね、とりあえずいいです。よし。
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
水の試練って何ですか。
I have never passed it.
通過したことがない。
Only those who must prove it is a trial.
Do you have any advice to give?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. And your choice. One way is through strength. The other by rule. But I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else. Thank you.
Good luck.
よし。何力で解決するか他の方法、心と策略って言ってたけど、まあそりゃ力で解決するだろう。基本的に脳筋なんだから。腕力に物を言わして解決してやろうじゃないか。力こそパワーだ。で
Look, these beasts are feeding on that carcass.
睡眠薬をかけることができれば。おう。
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
持っていないがなら、おらー。はい。持ってねえんだからしょうがない。わざわざ作るに戻るのも面倒いし。よっしゃ。ではい次。 っしょい、よっしょい。はい、終わり。お、レベルが上がった。素晴らしい。スキルポイントだけか。どうしようかな。別にこれは何？不変な光をバランスを増加させます。まあ別にこれといって今必要なのはないか。これは何だろう。怒りを増幅させます。あ、こっちもいいや。 OK。あれ、無理。ということはこっちから行くしかねえのか。随分と入り組んでらっしゃるけれど、別の怪物だ。水に触れるべきだと思う。
Either you've been taken with a fever, or you've had another vision. You're shaking like a leaf.
Yes. Once again, I was something else.
Oh, another story to understand and candles to light, I imagine. What did you see?
I was in the sky.
Sora.
I was floating, carried by the wind, and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated.
よし、なるほど。
This stone bears the image of a storm.
風。
On the stone, the sun is visible.
太陽。
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire.
火は最後
This
だな。
drawing looks like an infant.
命。
Could it represent life? Here this looks like a snowflake.
雪。
The snow, or maybe ice. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This stone is blackened, eaten away.
Shit.
I think it's supposed to evoke death.
まずこれか。で、次が氷。これは命だよな。待て。太陽。
This stone bears the image of a storm.
風。
Or perhaps the wind. I already lit this candle.
雪。
This stone bears the image of a storm.
嵐、
Or perhaps the
雪。
wind. I already lit this candle.
嵐、雪。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Mm. 風じゃない。 命、水、死、風、氷、なんだ、風、氷、風、氷、
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
違う、風、氷、風、氷、太陽、命、違う、あれこれじゃなかった、風、氷、あ、太陽、水、オッケーで、でどうなんの？え？おう、スルーできんの？飼いならす。ほう。で、おう、で、ここ開けさせんのか。すげえ。なるほど。お、なんかある。なんだこれ。
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
はい。これで試練はクリアでいいのかな。
Bertir to mad on Orman.
はい。
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
教えてくれる？
Face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries the island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
Am I authorized to encounter Enon Milfrictamen now?
If the High King agrees, only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe...
Is he hiding?
Has he disappeared several months ago? Since then we have the last people to have seen him. I told what the most important there was Dedra. Blatnit.
I fear that Queen Bladnid can no longer help us.
Yes, Dedra is the Mal of the clan of...
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan, it is said that he welcomes the Renaxe. He is the chief of the Earth Healers.
Very well. I will go and
Qua while I'm sick.
どうも。オッケー。次はコンスタンティンのとこに行くと。なんか最初ダークソウルみたいな、ああいう化け物ね、悪魔とか的なそういうのが出てくるのかなと思ったら、意外にそうでもなく、人か獣がメインの敵なんだね。ダークソウルブラッドボーンに近いかもしれない。そうでもないか。よ、あれ？
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back then.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegat that came to treat his affliction?
Yes. A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I haven't been there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I...
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been...
What? Alone? What could I have done?
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence... But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak.
His Highness was feeling much better. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, That islander had the high ground in the war. I wasn't privy to their counsel, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered...
That sounds like him.
I am sorry.
Dismissed, soldier.
Thank you, sir.
よし、じゃあ行くか。で、裏ダンカスに尋ねる。この、まあこれは先にコンスタンティン探すの先だろう。死なれたら困る。びっくりした。どこ行ったのあいつ。対戦の谷。なんで対戦の谷なんて行ったの。まったくもう人探せな。何してんのあの子は本当に。本当に困ったちゃんだな。で、どっちよ。どこよ。どこなのよ。これですぐにね。たくもう邪魔だ。
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope none of the goblins escaped the carnage.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here. This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. Crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks. More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
炭化してるって何？
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in
いや、そ
flame.
りゃそうだろうけども。おー、わしゃい。
More signs of explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else.
よっ、よいしょと。
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here.
なんだってでも結構な大部隊だな。
But where could these other soldiers have come from?
But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Teleme.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives?
爆発物で何かをしてた。まだ調べてない何かがある。どこだ？どこだ？足跡。またのでかい化け物でもいるのかって櫓が見えるけど。
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak.
To my help, and death to the others! 名前あって。
These rocks were broken,
キャノン砲の
as
火
if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
大砲を使ったの？ではないか。
Recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform an attack, obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of...
No colonist understands how to control the fauna of this island. Whereas for the native wise...
You believe Katasak could have orchestrated this attack?
Who else? You know all too well that with your cousin a hostage, you...
He would then have only accepted to treat him in order to gain his trust. But regardless of who is guilty, we could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasak returned there. Or maybe we're also going to have to... Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to... Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, I know. But their men were there, on the cliff. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding... However, one way or another, let us be on our way without...
だんだんきな臭くなってきたな。まずエイダンに尋ねる。まずこれから行くか。 おお、まだ生きてた。したいかと思ったじゃないか。紛らわしいんだよ。えーっとまあまあまあまあ、とりあえず順番にやっていくのが一番無難と見た。いやいやいやいや、ファストトラベル。どこだ。歌水。
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a Renaigse. It seems my Tiern was right. How can I help?
Katasak has disappeared. Would you have any idea?
What? But my Tiern followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked, decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Kat—
And you believe that the Tiern has taken— Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray.
We have completely misunderstood each other. Your master appeared to me a good and generous man. But isn't it possible that he would have wanted to hide with my cousin? What if they hid themselves somewhere and are in need of help?
You are right. My master— But I do not know where he can be found.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield.
They could very well. No, they are not his. I do not know this smell. The plants used— Another Donegad must be implicated. But none that I know would— Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels?
Yes. I sincerely hope that—
When you have discovered—
I have to go.
Quite Williams.
よし、じゃあ次はそのコインガードのとこに行って締め上げてくる。どこだ。ちょっとなめり込んでくる。あ、いいや。サブクエは後でやるとして。 こら
Colonials? You must have gotten lost of...
Disarday.
A legate? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get me. Captain Idris. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantin Dorset.
The governor? Here?
My cousin was part of an expedition. His men and his camp were attacked, but we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping wounded and holding up somewhere.
Have you cast your suspicions in? We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellence. The region is dangerous. The native...
You do know that we found the bodies of several men.
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note.
So they are dead.
Explain yourself, Captain.
They were monitoring the zone. We have lost too many men to surprise. Yesterday, we heard screams.
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams?
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing. You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me?
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding...
Captain, my name... I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition.
His Excellency was able to... extract...
His Excellency has power.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them... But a life hangs in the balance.
One of the men I posted there returned...
A survivor?
He wasn't able to say a word. Our nurse sits with him, but his wounds are extremely serious.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain.
Go and see the nurse. Can't take it anymore. Anything else?
I need to be...
I would very much...
Good day, Captain.
Excellency.
I need to...
I would very...
とりあえず医者のとこ行って多分ポーションが必要になるな。
What are you doing there?
I know. I've come to see...
That is very kind of him.
What are you saying?
No, he's still... But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I know, and now that we have a...
Do you know what type of remedy would it...
Yes, at least I think so.
I see.
やけどに効く最高のポーション。ああ、それなら多分作れるんじゃないかな。はいよ。
Were you able to concoct?
Yes, I was.
Give it to me.
Will he make it?
I hope so.
And if he survives?
Come back tomorrow at...
Very well.
See you soon.
Ah, じゃあ一日寝てくればいいのね。まあ別に襲われることもなさそうだし。キャンプでちょっと寝てくるか。 さてさて、いや気づいたらもう2時間か。生きてる？おお、生きてた。よかった。よ。
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better.
I simply prepared the potion that she told. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel
反乱
movements.
軍？
It had been a couple of days, and we men were screaming. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill. Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely enraged.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. I didn't see everything, but I thought I saw another islander. Big. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I dragged myself here.
I'm going to have to go and find these.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all.
That's enough.
Yes, it's best I leave. I'll have a word with your captain.
なるほど。
Excellency, thank you. You can't imagine what the...
Please. I did nothing.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to... He and his company heard sounds of the attack. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from... A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. And they must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there...
Like you freed the Scot.
Thank you again.
I need to be going.
I would very much...
またあそこかよ。本当に。あいつが捕まってたとこかな。これでしょ。ああ、めんどくさい。ステルスで行くのも面倒だから正面突破で叩きてる。おーしょい。仕事を増やすんじゃない。あれ？襲われない。てっきりもう殺し屋になると思った。これ 誰んこの野郎。
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are.
To speak to you about my cousin, a soldier from the nearby outpost survived.
You dare come here and accuse... Let me throw him out this Renaigse. May they receive...
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katisa.
No Donea Exregal would attack.
If you didn't attack him, you must know. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to...
We do not have your cousin, and we do... As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. We went to see. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We carried the body of the Donegad, and...
He gave his life to protect Constantine. This request might surprise you.
Why?
Examine him to understand. We were told that an island native was there and that he...
No Donea Exregal would...
That is the very reason I need to see his...
You may see him.
ありがとう。片ザハやられたんけ。いい人だったのに。あれこれいけないよ。もうめんどくさいな。どこ片ザハいた。
Katisach. Seeing the state of his body.
Wow.
I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
I can give a detailed examination of the corpse.
Gladly.
We note a great number of large blunt. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple. The open wound reveals here the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the...
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire. The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, judging by the severity of these wounds.
All your experiments. You've learned so little.
We had to at least try. Are you not even
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives. All the same, Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us.
Anatalis.
It is a magical rite that only a It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moment.
That would allow us to at least see the...
If what I have heard is true, yes.
Let's ask her for her help.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for you. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another. Shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It when her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own. She wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust.
You must make her see your purpose.
誰？はい、だいぶ長くなったんで一旦ここで中断したいと思います。また次回この続きからプレイしていきたいと思います。それじゃあまたね。